2026 is set to be an amazing year for cozy games. Whether you're into quirky life simulation games or open world RPGs with whimsical creatures, or stress-free building games with beautiful landscapes, there is going to be a cozy game to be excited about for you this year. As a certified cozy gamer myself, I have curated a list of all of the top highly anticipated cozy games that are coming soon that I personally cannot wait to play, and I feel like you guys are going to be really excited about them too. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Sid, aka Sid Mac. I play tons of cozy games here on this channel, from The Sims 4 to Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, and I'll be playing a few of these games that are on this list on this channel as well. But without further ado, here is my list of the top 10 cozy games coming this year. Starting off strong with Paralives. Paralives is one of the most highly anticipated life simulation games that I've seen in a while. In this game, you can do everything from building your dream house, creating your characters, and managing their lives the way you want. You can casually explore an open world town with shops, businesses, restaurants. You can find a job and progress in your career. And of course, all of the parafolk are unique. They have unique personality traits, skills, wants, needs, and emotions. You can find love with other parafolk, create friendships, or even enemies. Paralives comes out in early access on May 25th, 2026, and during the early access phase, they're going to be adding a few other promising features as well. For example, they're adding weather and seasons, pets like dogs and cats. They'll have cars and bikes, which is super fun. I can't wait for the building aspect. I really want to see how far you can push the customization and how flexible the house building tools will be. So far, we know this game will be released on Steam for PC and Mac, and the Paralives team has announced that as of right now, Paralives will never have paid DLCs and they'll only be including free updates. This one's been on my radar for a long time. I can't wait to play this one on my channel. The next cozy game is called Moonlight Peaks, and if you're into occult stuff like I am, this one is definitely going to pique your interest. In this game, you experience life as a vampire in the whimsical world of Moonlight Peaks. Honestly, from the get-go, the aesthetics of this game had me. The world looks beautiful, the character design is so cute, and your job in Moonlight Peaks is to master the art of potion making and spellcasting. There's supernatural farming, which is really cool. There are farming sim elements, but your farm is going to be full of magical ingredients. And you can even bewitch your tools and watch your crops flourish on their own. And you can befriend or even romance other occult NPCs. Like, there are a ton of different characters in this game, from witches and werewolves to mermaids. All of the Moonlight characters look so unique and diverse. You can learn from local witches to expand your spell knowledge, experiment with rare ingredients, and brew potions. All of my favorite cozy games need to include at least some kind of customization or a building mode. So of course the building in Moonlight Peaks caught my interest because of the gothic aesthetic. Like, you're gonna be decorating everything from the farm to your house in this vampire witchy decor style. I'm in. There are fun seasonal events you can attend. There are cute occult themed mini games you can play, and you get to fly around as this adorable little bat. As of right now, Moonlight Peaks is a single player game set to release in 2026, and it'll be available on Steam. And again, if you're into occult themed cozy games, this is especially going to be a big year for you, because wait until you hear about Witchbrook. Witchbrook is a spellbinding witch life sim for up to 4 players. In this game, you're a witchy student living in the magical world of Mossport. This is a mystical academia themed game where you can develop your abilities through magical classes. You can complete assignments and expand your knowledge at Witchbrook College. You can make a coven, meet townsfolk, learn forgotten secrets from teachers, and then beyond the academic part of this game, you can create long-lasting friendships and even romance with a long list of dateable characters. You can customize your own woodland cottage and your avatar. You can change your clothing, hair, and accessories, and you can even start your own business to help fund your studies. There are also boutiques, eateries, and markets. You can play mini games or go on romantic dates. I personally really like the style of this game. It reminds me of like a whimsical Stardew Valley, and the fact that it's an online co-op, you can play with up to 4 friends and you're all working towards graduation. It sounds like a fun time. Witchbrook is coming sometime in 2026. It'll be coming to Steam, but there are console options for this one too. As of right now, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2, and Xbox. Alright, moving on to more of a building-focused cozy game. This one is called High Above. This is a cozy building game where you get to build on rooftops. The idea here is that you get to turn an empty rooftop into a dreamy getaway away from the hustle and bustle of city life. There are different styles and aesthetics, so you can design anything from a minimalistic Japanese rooftop garden to a sleek modern terrace forest or a sunlit Mediterranean courtyard. It's a small and relaxing sandbox game where the stakes are low so you can really let your creativity fly. From what I can see and from the games that I've played like this, it looks like the building mechanics are going to be fairly easy to learn, and I like this one because it looks super chill. There's no timers, no stress, it's very casual building. I'm curious if this game will have enough to keep me captivated for a long time, but for what it is, it seems like a cozy, relaxing, humble game as it was only created by one solo developer. This game is set to release on Steam in 2026, but there is a free demo that you can try out on Steam right now. Okay, let's switch gears for a second and talk about some of the cozy Nintendo games that are coming this year. First of all, we have Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. This game to me looks hilarious. This game is part of the popular Tomodachi collection, as there are multiple other Tomodachi games all featuring these quirky player-made Mii characters, which I just think look so funny. This game to me would just be played if I needed a good laugh. You can create and manage Mii characters on their island, have them form friendships and even fall in love, and send them on their own unique Mii adventures. I like the world design a lot for this game, but the characters, personally, I don't know if I can get behind them. They look a little too crazy for me. However, I've never played any of these other Tomodachi games, so I don't have the nostalgic element that a lot of the people who are excited to play this game do have, and for that reason, I still think it was important to include this one on this list. This game is set to release on April 16th, 2026 for Nintendo Switch, and the second Nintendo exclusive cozy game on this list is called Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. And there is something so adorable to me about Yoshi games, and this 2D side-scrolling platformer is no exception. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book starts off when Yoshi and his friends are just hanging out on Yoshi Island when a strange talking book falls from the sky. This book contains information about a ton of unusual characters, so Yoshi literally gets teleported into the vibrant chapters of this book to help investigate and track down all of the mysterious creatures inside. It looks like each of the little creatures have different powers you can use to work together. From what I've seen so far, I really like the unique art style of this game. I love how you can see some nostalgic Yoshi game elements in there, but they've taken it in a modern, creative direction as well. And the release of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is reported to be set exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 in spring of 2026. The next cozy game is called Nivalis, and although this is another life simulation game, this one is a bit different from the others. Nivalis is set in a cyberpunk city. It's a bit grungier than the other ones that we've covered because on their website it says, "Welcome to Nivalis. The gangs want to harvest your organs." Excuse me, pardon me. "The corpse will find you for breathing, and the entire time the ground under your feet is crumbling. So you know what, live it up, I guess." While living in Nivalis, you get to choose how you spend your time each day. You can manage different businesses, starting off small of course, like you can build your way up from managing food stalls to owning all of the nightclubs in Nivalis. This game just looks funky and fun. It's giving like a modern day version of The Herbs. There's also realistic weather simulation and day to night cycles, and it's one of those games where I would just want to live like the most wild life possible because why not? This game was actually set to be released years ago in 2024, but it has been delayed and it is currently set to be released on Steam in 2026. Another cozy game I have had my eye on for a while is called Loftia, because you can build on floating islands. Like, how cute is that? Loftia is a cozy solar punk MMO where you can build towards a brighter, more sustainable future. The game features new age farming techniques. You can craft your own tools using renewable energy generated from the sun, wind, and rain. In this multiplayer world, you can explore and decorate, unlock new resources, uncover hidden stories, and discover exciting new islands. My favorite part about Loftia is the floating island feature, because it looks like you can build your own floating islands and even connect them to form neighborhoods. There are puzzles you can try with your friends across different biomes, and you can even repurpose random materials and craft them into something new like furniture. You can customize your world in different aesthetics using different furniture pieces and dyes. There are cute companions you can have too, like capybaras and turtles or even endangered species. The whole game gives dreamlike vibes with like the color palette, the floating islands, and the waterfalls. And Loftia is scheduled for its early access release in the middle of 2026. It's set to be available on PC, Mac, and the Nintendo Switch. Moving on to our next cozy game, which is titled Tiny Shop Make It Cozy. These tiny games are really trending right now, especially the ones where you take a tiny shop and you're trying to run run the business. This one is very much like that. It's a casual indie game focused on decorating a store. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and during the day you'll have customers to take care of. They'll be looking for things like vintage treasures, cozy sweaters, or any other products you might have for sale. But then when it turns to night, that's when you have the opportunity to decorate your store. You can rearrange your furniture, change up the shop to your liking, and rearrange how you want to display your goods. You can set your prices, select your inventory, and you'll get your entire shop managed for when you reopen in the morning again. This is another one of those games where it's low stakes, low stress, and you can go at your own pace. And even though you're running a shop, there's no currency. So you're just focusing on being creative and mastering the aesthetics. Tiny Shop Make It Cozy is set to come out in 2026 on Steam. And the final cozy game on this list is called Hela. This is a 3D co-op adventure game played through the perspective of a little mouse. The game starts off when a kind witch falls ill, and through the kindness of your heart, it is your job to venture out, gather ingredients, and brew potions to help restore balance and bring the witch back to health. You'll be exploring absolutely stunning Scandinavian-inspired landscapes. You're surrounded by wildlife, forests, lakes, and mountains, and you're encouraged to work together to overcome big challenges and puzzles on your journey. It has already been awarded the most wholesome and the most entertaining at the Gamescom Awards in 2025, and so far the gameplay from what I've seen reminds me a lot of It Takes Two, which is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed playing. Plus you can play this game solo or with friends through local split screen or online co-op, and I love a good couch co-op game. This game will be out sometime in 2026 on a variety of different platforms, including PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. So that has been my top list of cozy games coming soon in 2026. There are so many of these on here that I can't wait to play, but let me know which one you're most excited about. I'd love to know of any other cozy games you're looking forward to this year too. And if you guys like the video and you want more cozy gaming content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.